Join me as I try to decode the subtle signs that my baby is hungry and figure out the best breastfeeding techniques. In this video, you'll learn how to recognize the subtle signs that your baby is hungry, ensuring a smoother breastfeeding experience. Many new parents struggle to understand their baby's cues, leading to missed feeding opportunities and increased fussiness. This can be really frustrating, especially when you're already feeling overwhelmed with the responsibilities of caring for a new baby. As a result, feeding times can become stressful, and your baby may become irritable and discontented. This can also lead to nipple soreness and engorgement, making breastfeeding even more challenging. Additionally, when hunger cues are missed, it can cause your baby to become overtired, making it even harder for them to latch and feed successfully. We'll explore common hunger signs, such as rooting, lip smacking, and hand-to-mouth movements, and discuss how to respond appropriately. One of the most obvious signs of hunger is rooting, where your baby will turn their head towards your nipple and start sucking. Lip smacking is another common cue, where your baby will smack their lips together, indicating they're ready to feed. Hand-to-mouth movements are also a clear sign that your baby is hungry, as they'll often bring their hands up to their mouth or face. Responding to these cues can make all the difference in establishing a positive breastfeeding relationship. By recognizing and responding to these signs, you can ensure that your baby is feeding regularly and getting the nutrients they need. This can also help you avoid common breastfeeding challenges like engorgement and nipple soreness. Moreover, responding to your baby's hunger cues can help you feel more confident and empowered as a parent. The key insight is that responding to your baby's hunger cues early can create a more positive feeding relationship and help establish breastfeeding successfully. When your baby learns that their cues are being heard and responded to, they'll start to feel more secure and content. This can lead to a more enjoyable feeding experience for both you and your baby. Additionally, responding to hunger cues can also help you establish a more consistent feeding routine, which can make it easier to plan your day. The key insight is that responding to your baby's hunger cues early can create a more positive feeding relationship and help establish breastfeeding successfully. By recognizing and responding to these cues, you can avoid common breastfeeding challenges and create a more enjoyable feeding experience for both you and your baby. This can also help you feel more confident and empowered as a parent. The key insight is that responding to your baby's hunger cues early can create a more positive feeding relationship and help establish breastfeeding successfully. By prioritizing your baby's hunger cues, you can ensure that they're getting the nutrients they need to thrive. To summarize, being aware of your baby's hunger signs can make feeding times more enjoyable for both you and your little one. By recognizing and responding to these cues, you can create a more positive feeding relationship and help establish breastfeeding successfully. If you found this video helpful, consider watching our next video on breastfeeding techniques and share your thoughts in the comments below.